This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field. Tonight, we're on to week 2 in the NFL season. We got a good one on tap, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Green Bay Packers. After a great first week of football, what does week 2 have in store? The Commanders and the Packers underway on Thursday night primetime. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. They'll run here with a rookie. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. Hey, look at this Packers defense. They come into this one ranked number 5 in the NFL against the run.
We know it's only week 1, but the results look pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
Here's Daniels. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
And he's going to have a Commanders first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Three. Top 19. Top 19. Top 30.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. His defense for the Packers, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Let's go now.
They go play action. Daniels eluding the pressure right. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
I don't think that run was anything that was designed, but when his reads were blanketed, as he went through his progressions, all that was left was for him to run and try and pick it up himself.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down at the 31.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 31, here's a 2nd and 8. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 24. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Eighth play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Zach Ertz, his first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Commanders have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10.
At their own 27.
Ready, ready. 52 blue. Ready, ready.
A first carry for the All-Pro running back, it's Josh Jacobs.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You talk about this Washington defense.
They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And that's a ranking that feels good, right? To be number 1 and be the top of your profession. But here's the problem. It's only week 1.
1 week, yeah.
Can they do it 15 more times? If so, then we really have something to talk about.
That's the challenge.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Come on, set. Red, 38. Set.
To pass, here's Jordan Love.
And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down.
That's Deron Payne with a sack that time.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
60 red. 60 red.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. Now he's free at the 35. Christian Watson.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we are tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready. Let's go. Cougar 19. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
In trouble, and he's taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Ready. 6. Ready.
Daniels looking to throw.
That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. Takes us up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. That'll give him 8 that time. And 3rd and 8 now.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Let's go now. Cowboy.
To throw is Daniels.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
No gain on the play there, second down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play.
70 Ranger.
To the air goes Daniels. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lane. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season.
And Washington has taken the lead.
Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook, not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses, also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard
line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Now, they were winners in the season opener Sunday. Now they get the quick turnaround game here on Thursday night. But, CD, you say this is an ideal setup for them. Why?
Well, just the way the schedule lines up, because everyone's got to play a Thursday game, and that's because of competitive balance. So, let's face it, would you rather play week 2 when you're still relatively fresh and excited about the season? Or week 15 when you've had a season's worth of bumps and bruises to factor in, and who knows what your record might be at that time as well?
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. The Packers are 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Set, hut. Ready?
Glove. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Here we go, here we go.
So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. Second and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
Ready.
On second down, here's the option.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That one will go for 9 yards and a first down on the keeper.
And this is one of those plays that if you can use it to keep the chains moving, it's a good play. And not only that, it tends to tamp down the pass rushers because they have to recognize this play and stay at home. The quarterback uses it well. Read option, keeps it, and picks up a first down with some nice running.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
No big surprise, Micah Parsons doing what he does so well, dropping him for a loss.
Ready.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15.
18 Cardinal.
And they'll send the slot in motion left.
Now Daniels.
And he completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 34.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Now they'll run on the draw. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. So there the defense denies the rookie of his potential first career touchdown.
And his first NFL touchdown celebration. I wonder if he's thought about it, if he has something cooked up in his head as he worked on with his team, and think about the celebration back home when he finally scores his first touchdown.
You don't get a second chance to make a first impression. We'll see what he does.
Well said, sir. Well said.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. So nothing doing there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On the set.
And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Cougar 9. Go.
Daniels going to throw for it.
Brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out.
And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Set. Set.
Love looking to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And it's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
That coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
17 yards.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Down. Blue, 32. Check, smash. Ready?
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. So from the 37, here's a 2nd down and 9.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Now Love. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Let's go now. 33, yellow. Hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 43.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Here's Love. That's taken in by Kraft. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here we go. 52 blue. Set.
Throwing. Love. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here now a 3rd down and 8.
Come on, set. Red, 38. Set.
Love now. And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Brandon McManus on for the Packer field goal. A 36-yard attempt.
And that is no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
Boy, that's 3 points you really expect to have. That's nothing more than a lack of concentration to me because an NFL kicker should make this kick in his sleep.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Washington first down.
Throwing now is Daniels. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts
as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
Cowboy 80.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
Ready, set.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case.
Let's go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, ready.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar.
Here's Daniels.
Ertz has it left side. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Debo going in motion left. Daniels from the gun on 3rd down.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This just 32 yards officially from the right hash. And Gay knocks this one through. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A 10-point game. 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Down. Red, 30 seconds.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here we go. 10 black. Hut, hut.
To throw now. Here's Love. Pass caught. That's Golden. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But Right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 20-yard line.
A third down conversion with a strong gain of 14.
To pass, here's Jordan Love.
Over the middle, and there's a diamond catch. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They've moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Ready?
Here's Jacobs. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun. Love. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. Fourth down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
Come on, set.
They go with Jacobs. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And instead of having a 1-score game, they'll remain 2 scores down. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And it hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. They find some open field here. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
They go play action. Daniels.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Making that play on the pass rush, that's Devontae Wyatt.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Daniels looking to throw.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down.
Here we go. 60 Eagles.
To the air goes Daniels.
This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down. Here's Tressway now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. This is taken around the 12.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards.
And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Packers.
Jaden Reed,
66 yards.
and the Packers have got it back to within a score.
McManus's point after is good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Any return to get you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down and 3.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To throw is Daniels.
Buying time to his left. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the 1st.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a 1st down.
19 target.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
Pass caught. It's Lane with it.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
It's a pickup of 12 and a Commander's 1st down. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. And not much running room. Down to the 32.
Micah Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Now Daniels.
This will be caught, and Samuel. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
18, 70, Timberwolf. Ready.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Good gain there on first down, and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds and keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. And this is Ertz with it, right side.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders.
Zach Ertz with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Commanders are able to build on to their fourth-quarter lead. And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, that's multiple series now. They've ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan of how to utilize him best when they get in close.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Gay to kick off for Washington.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Their own 29-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Let's go now.
Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try to get the ball back again.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Hut.
Love.
Able to find his man, Kraft.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 and the 45 in enemy territory.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Love.
Short throw, he's got Kraft.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Only able to gain a couple there. And then we've got a 3rd and 4.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Down. 33. Yellow. Ready.
Again, it's Love.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
In a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
On the set.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Ready.
Love looking to throw it. To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Trey Amos. And the Commanders will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and it shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
He finds his man, complete. It's Lane. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Warriors got hiking 18.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
Hey, let's go. Cougar, check. Ready.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 8. Play action, now it's Daniels.
He finds his man, complete. It's Lane. The 20. He's still on his feet. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Commanders are on their way to a 2-0 start. Gay is on for the point after. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Commanders 31, Packers 14. Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum and were moving the football. But
the football comes out. Jacobs lost it. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Here we go. Set. Go.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
61 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the fourth.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
So it's Washington getting the victory here.
And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free